Welcome everyone. We're here live with Keeping It Real with yours truly, Roz Turner. We want to welcome everyone to our 2015 and 16 playoff panel. I'm your host, Roz Turner. And first, I want to introduce our panel tonight to you. He is currently in this season, NBS Commissioner of Basketball. He has 12 years basketball coach for Pontiac Central men's and women's basketball teams. He has 2 years basketball coaching experience with Ferndale University ladies basketball team. He won 6 district championships with Pontiac Central. Currently with NBS, he has 4 seasons in the NBS, 2 seasons coaching the Team on Stars, 2 seasons serving as our Commissioner of Basketball. He has 1 playoff appearance and 1 Western Conference Finals appearance. So please welcome everyone, Commissioner David Wilson to the panel.
Thank you.
Welcome, Dave. Our next panel lineup is, he's currently the owner and head coach of the Legends. He's also NBS Media Director. He's producer of the NBS show At the Buzzer and our show here, Keeping It Real. He has 4 seasons coaching in the NBS, 2 playoff appearances, 1 Western Conference Finals title, and 1 NBS Finals appearance. Please welcome Coach Dennis Thompson to the NBS playoff panel for tonight. Welcome, Mr. Thompson.
Thank you.
And last but not least, we have, he's currently the co-owner and the president of basketball operations for the organization Greatness. With the NBS, he's been coaching in the NBS for 5 seasons. He's 2014, he was awarded 2014 Coach of the Year, 4 playoff appearances, 1 Eastern Conference title, and he has 1 NBS Finals appearance. Please welcome Coach Damon Faye to the panel. Welcome, Damon.
Thank you.
So that's our panel for tonight. So we want to welcome everyone. We want to welcome you for tuning in for tonight. We're going to get right into the talk about the NBS 2015 and 16 playoffs. Round 1 games will be underway this Sunday starting at 4 p.m. So we're going to get right into the first matchup. We have the Ballers versus the Mob at 4 p.m. These are 2 teams that are new to the NBS playoffs. So I'm going to have you give a breakdown of that, Dennis, of that matchup. You know, they're both first-year teams as far as being in the NBS playoffs. The Mob was with us last season. Ballers' first year being in the NBS. So Dennis, you possibly have a rivalry with both teams. You guys are both in the same conference. Either of these teams could be responsible for the Legends not making it in this season into the playoffs. So just keeping it real, Dennis, how do you feel about this matchup? Which team do you think is the strongest team? And what coaching advice from a coach's perspective would you give both teams based on what you've seen them perform in the season?
Well, I really think it's going to be a great matchup. They were in a ball fight the last time they met in the regular season. This game is going to be about tempo. You know, whatever team that can control the tempo of the game is going to win the game. You know, I saw the matchup the first time they played, and for the first 2 quarters, the Ballers really controlled the tempo of the game and really forced their will on the Mob. You know, the 3rd quarter, Coach Derek Taylor, you know, he made some adjustments. You know, kind of got out in the open floor more, made the Ballers get up and down the floor. You know, because the Ballers, they like that slow grind game. You know, they play the half-court offense. So when they got in the open floor, it kind of forced their will on the Ballers. That's when the Mob got back in the game. You know, in the 4th quarter, it was kind of back and forth, and as we all know, you know, the Ballers won with a half-court shot to end the game.
Right.
So it's really going to be about tempo. You know, if the Ballers can enforce their will on the Mob, you know, play that half-court, that slow grind game, how they like to play, you know, then the Ballers will win. But if Coach Derek Taylor can get the young guys to run the vets up and down the floor and tire them out, they can go get it in the 4th quarter. Personally, my personal opinion, I think that the Ballers will win this game. I don't think that it will be as close as it was the first time. I think that the Ballers will come out They have Jamel Gooding. They have Nuke Smith. They have Jay Crowder. They have King Puna. They have Dominique Hardiman. They have Daquan Washington. All these guys are playoff made. Rashard Moore. Yeah, they're being battle tested. You know, so these guys, I think they're built. They're built for this time of the year. You know, so I'm going with the Ballers also.
Okay, so Coach Fain, so it sounds like you kind of agree with Dennis that you think the Ballers are going to win that matchup. Is that correct? You think that Ballers are going to beat Mob, and what are some key reasons why you think that?
Experience. Experience.
Definitely.
I mean, the Ballers is built. I mean, from the coach down, they roster is just experience. You know, and when you got experience and you're going for the trophy compared to a team that's really only their second year in, it's kind of like an uphill battle. So I like the Ballers because, I mean, especially the way Coach Rollins has Puna playing right now.
Right.
You know,
he is playing the top of his game right now.
Puna is
focused.
Playing completely out of his mind right now. Like, I've never seen Puna play like this. You know?
Right.
I thought I seen the best of Puna at MSA.
Exactly, when he was MVP.
And it wasn't. It's right now.
It's right now, I agree.
So, you know, I kind of think the Ballers is one of the scariest teams in the playoffs.
Who do you
right
think
now.
that the Mob, who do you think that they're going to put on Puna to check him?
From the Mob?
Probably Godson.
No. That would be a horrible matchup. You put Godson on Puna.
I don't even see.
Or
So are you saying Godson can't keep up with Puna? Elaborate on that,
what I'm
Dave.
saying.
He can't keep up with Puna?
What about
In that regard, not this focused Puna.
No.
Right.
No.
Not this focused Puna.
What about
the way
Derek?
Puna is playing right now?
Exactly.
No.
You don't think
I mean,
Derek
his
keep up with
speed
him
and
either?
intensity.
His speed would be physically able to keep up with him, but the way Puna is so focused,
His IQ.
and then you got other entities.
Exactly.
You know,
The ball is kind of loaded.
Right.
They're kind of
But if
loaded.
you take, why would you take your best offensive weapon and try to make him focus on defense? What's he gonna give you on offense?
Exactly.
Without
He's
him on
one of the
offense,
Mob key shooters.
Without
They really
him
need him.
on offense, where do the Mob get their
They
offense?
don't want to lose his energy on defense. So where else does the Mob get their offense?
Well, I would put Von Stovall on.
That's where you go because Von
That's
is
the best.
But the height
makes no
difference.
difference. Von makes that up with his hustle and his
his heart.
I mean, he gives himself up regardless.
I mean,
he's gonna
I
take that as a challenge.
remember when you know when we played the Ballers, I had Delano Wade on Puna, and Delano Wade did, you know, Puna's very taller than Delano, and Delano did a pretty good job defensively. So to back up what Commissioner Wilson is saying, you know, height doesn't really, it has a factor, but it doesn't play that much into.
Besides,
You hear that, Mikey? I don't know who's going to be in
besides,
person.
Puna does not.
If you put Vine,
Puna doesn't use his height
Pay
like
attention.
that. Puna is a offensive-minded wing player. He likes to go. Which fits right into what Vaughn likes to defend. So it'll be a hand.
But Puna game is flawed though. Let's not forget that though. I mean because
whose isn't it?
Because Puna goes right 90% of the time.
Puna, he breaking down your game.
So I mean
not this season.
I mean so.
But
so,
no, this season. Now usually I would agree. This season he figured out that everybody figured out his game.
He made adjustments.
No, you were right. At the first part of the beginning of the season. Once he got to the Ballers and Coach Rollins has gotten into his head,
he switched that up.
all of that stuff is out the window.
He's going both directions.
Exactly.
Just like the whole panel said, this is not the
he used
same.
to attack the right baseline strong. He's
That's what
attacking every angle now. He's attacking every angle.
I mean, so let me ask you this though. So who's to say that when the pressure is thick, Puna won't go to his security blanket and everything that he did to get to the playoffs is thrown out the window.
You still haven't named who really can defend Puna to make him go to the security blanket. Okay, we got Vine. If Vine can't handle him alone, who else going? Who gonna be the help defense?
From the Mob. Who's going?
Who on the Mob has skill level to defend Puna?
Nobody.
Vine is their best defensive player. And that's just keeping it real.
Nobody.
Yeah. Just keep it real.
But I mean, while everybody's focusing on Puna, we named the other options.
Exactly.
That's
so if they lock Puna up, it's not like
so who's going to check Nuke? Now you got your best defensive player on Puna. Who's going to check Nuke?
Here's the thing. Here's what I'm looking at. Everybody's talking about Nuke and Puna. One person we not talking. Thank you. One person we have not mentioned is Jamel. And whether anybody knows it or not, look at Jamel. Look at Jamel's history in the playoffs.
Very flawless.
What?
You coach him, you should know.
Jamel Gooding is going to be a he's going to come out focused. He's going to come out poised on Sunday. One thing that I can say that Jamel has done this year that he did a few seasons ago, Jamel has not been in foul trouble at all. Jamel has not received a technical all year. And when he played for me, he got ejected out of the Western Conference Championship.
Oh, okay, so he had issues controlling his emotions.
Yeah, so
he said he's doing better this season, but this is gonna be high intensity. This is a playoff.
But Jamel.
You have a lot. But speaking of ejections and controlling emotions, you have a lot of issues on the team mob of people controlling their emotions on that team. So will they fall apart under playoff pressure?
Exactly. The only thing I hope, and what I've seen Coach Taylor be able to control thus far, is them fighting amongst themselves like we said before last season, they had leads going in the fourth quarter. They self-destructed themselves, and Coach Taylor has honed that down now.
Right.
When they was up against Dynasty 10 with 4 minutes to go.
My philosophy as a coach is what I always tell my teams: pressure is what you put in tires. There's no such thing as pressure. I don't believe in that. You either going, there's players that can rise to an occasion, and there's players that's going to fold. Which one are you? There's no such thing as pressure. It's what you put in your tires and what you roll around on the streets.
Yep.
Baller's roster from top to bottom has been there, done that, wrote that book.
Been there, done that.
And Coach Rollins has more control over his team than Coach Taylor.
And to piggyback what you were saying about Jamel, same thing with Puna. Those are two players that we know had attitude problems. Since they've been under Coach Rollins, they've been quiet. You don't hear nothing on the page. You don't hear nothing on the page from Puna.
They not sitting there arguing at refs.
None of that.
See, Ross, but this is why I'm going with the ballers, because I feel that there are better.
You say you're going for the ballers, but then when we start talking, you start making an argument for the mob.
Just playing devil's advocate.
Okay. Well, so we have a unanimous
ballers.
Because the ballers are better.
So let's move to the next matchup. Let's move on to the next matchup. Knowles versus Harrington Bears.
Interesting.
Yeah. Okay.
Interesting.
So Commissioner Wilson, let's just have you start with this. What are you thinking about that matchup?
This matchup is
who's the strongest team?
Want to watch. The strongest team out of the two right now, if they play to their strength, would be the Knowles to me.
I agree.
You think the Knowles?
If they play to their strength.
I agree.
If they play to their strength.
You think they're a better team than the Bears?
At this point in the season, yes.
What do you think their strengths are?
I mean, remember Bears was on like a 4, 5, 6 game winning streak at the beginning of the season.
At the beginning
of the season.
So are you guys saying they fell off?
I said at this point of the season.
The blood out the ball from behind the line. Now, Coach Terry has his boys.
No, I'm not saying that the Bears are weak. I said in this matchup, if, and the key word in that sentence is if the Knowles play to their strength and listen to their coach, they have the advantage in the low post.
They do?
Yes.
Oh, where?
Jerry.
What in the big?
Are you serious?
Jerry Cole. Jerry Cole's one of the best big men in NBS for real. They don't use him.
Listen. First of all,
let's
go back to what we said in the previous with the attitudes and things of that nature, with the erratic personalities. Their post player, speaking of the Bears, their post player, defensively, Bear, is emotionally unstable. Get it right.
Get you.
Let's get it understood.
Get it to
Jerry,
Most
Jerry,
unstable.
hey, do not put Bear on an island with Jerry. It's a wrap. It's a wrap. I'm sorry. I played.
Jerry is, hey, listen, man,
Don't
listen,
do
man,
that.
listen,
I
man,
gotta
listen,
debate
man,
that.
listen, man.
That's a battle, though. It's gonna be a
I
battle.
gotta debate.
Hold
that,
on, listen.
Don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. I'm not
debate
sitting
that
up
one.
here saying that
Hold on,
Bear
listen,
can't
man.
handle Jerry,
In order to
but
win,
Jerry will
and
get the
then-
best of him.
Okay,
in order
let's
to
hear him
win-
out. Let's hear him out.
In order to win in the NBS playoffs, man, you got to be battle tested. Period. I mean, you can't just be some fly by night big man. Granted, he has had some good games in the regular season, but hey, all what you did in the regular season, that's flushed down the toilet. These are the NBS playoffs.
Flush it down
And
the
Jerry,
toilet.
and Jerry is not battle tested in the NBS playoffs. He can be eventually, but right now, today,
Did the Bears
I'm
make the
going with
playoffs
Bears.
last year?
Huh?
Did the Bears
The
make
Bears,
playoffs?
yes.
That did.
The Bears won the first round game last year. The Bears are ready to move forward. If you look at the progression of the Bears, they
The
have won
progression, so
four.
we know the weakness
Listen,
of the Bears as well, because the Bears wasn't as great
we
a team
understand.
last season.
We understand the
Okay.
progression.
Let's hear down. Let's hear down. Let's hear down.
We understand the progression, okay?
Mm-hmm.
They was progressing when they played us as well, right?
Right,
We were struggling at that point, right?
right,
They was up big in that game too, right?
right.
What happened?
Y'all won.
Okay.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying. The
they're-
Bears, they started
they're
out
beatable.
strong, but they tend to slide toward the end.
They just tore the Warriors up last
They
Sunday.
played the Warriors,
The
okay?
Warriors.
The Warriors.
For those of you who don't know, the Warriors
They played
did
the
not
Warriors.
make the playoffs.
They didn't play, say, the Ballers. They didn't play,
They
say,
beat the ball on opening day. Let's not forget
they
that.
started their slide,
They-
right?
they beat the Warriors on opening
that
day.
was the start.
I mean, in
That
case
was
y'all
start.
forgot.
That was the start of their season, right? Look where they finished.
That's what he's
to.
saying. He's saying they
They
start off
start-
great.
They started out
and they
strong,
slide out,
and they
DC.
slide out.
The Bears,
DC
will, the,
disagree.
the
No,
Bears,
DC,
the
who-
Bears will win this game. Period.
Okay, so you have the Bears. We obviously have nose and nose over here.
I have the nose due to
Coach
their team defense. If they play
Defense.
team defense, I feel they can beat the Bears.
Let me say this.
No,
The only way the nose will beat the Bears if the nose can keep the Bears off the 3-point line. Because if anybody watched the Bears play, they get up a lot of threes. So if the nose can keep the Bears off the 3-point line, then yes, the nose will win. But if the Bears start get out from downtown, it's gonna be a long night.
If the Noles listen to their coach,
Thank you.
go to their advantage, they will win this
They win the
game.
game.
It's not going to be a blowout. It's going to be
It's gonna be a ball
It's
fight.
going to be a very
Yeah, it's a ball
exciting
fight.
ball fight.
It's
It's
a
going to
ball
be a very.
fight.
That's going to be the game to watch.
Yeah.
That's going to be the game to watch
It's a
because it's
ball
going to be
fight.
nip and tuck the whole way.
Yeah.
I didn't say it was going to be a blowout, and I'm not trying to
Yeah.
discredit the Bears.
Then
What I'm
it's
saying is
the nose versus the Harrington Hills Bears. You know, the neighborhood up the street.
Right.
So-
right.
I mean, that's a neighborhood war.
It's a neighborhood rivalry.
Nice.
But that's
You
the,
know, like
that's
that.
the
Like
most,
that.
Good
that's the
point,
most
Coach Dan.
intriguing matchup of the first round.
Yeah.
Period.
Okay.
I agree.
Okay, moving on. The next first round matchup, we have No Limit and NWO.
I'll take first.
Okay, dang.
I'm going with No Limit. You know, like, I mean, don't get me wrong. If NWO come in with full strength, it's gonna be a long
So
game.
for a full roster.
A full roster, it'll be a long game. But if they come in short staffed and
They had some roster issues all season.
Yeah.
This is playoffs,
right,
though.
it's playoffs.
So if
And
your
then-
team doesn't see the need to come
Yeah.
in for playoffs, I don't even know why they even.
But if Hicks show up, Melo show up, the Suave, the Barry, and the
Daniel
Curry, the Curry that I just seen put up 20 points show up, NWO in trouble if they play like that.
Don't forget Johnson.
Yeah, Johnson,
Hey, Biggs is playing real nice.
yeah.
Well,
You like NWO, huh? You like NWO.
I like No Limit in this game.
Oh, okay.
I like No Limit in this game.
Okay, we got an agreement.
I like No Limit in this game just for the simple reason. I think they ready. You know, last year,
Yeah.
3 years ago,
Get out the
you
first
know,
round.
as the
Right.
Chiefs organization, you know, they have never made it past the first round. You know, so they had a new identity this year. You know, I think they're ready. I think
Yeah.
Suave is going to come out poised. I think Henry But what I will say this: in order for them to win, Henry has to give the ball up, get it to his guards,
Thank you.
and realize that you're not a guard, you're a big man.
Right.
If you're gonna get it and go on the break, that's fine. But just to naturally grab the ball and you come down and you send your guards and you bring the ball up, no, that's outside of the game plan.
But I kind of fought No Limit for that as well, because if you're a guard, you're supposed to go to the ball and demand it.
But that's been an issue inside the camp, period. Because when I coached the Chiefs a few years ago, we had the same issue. Henry, get a ball up. You got Barry and Swab right here. Get a ball up. You know what I'm saying? So if Barry and Swab can get him to get a ball up and go down court, I'm going with No Limit. But if he ain't getting his mind that I'm gonna do what I want to do, it's gonna be a ball.
Okay.
And Dave, who do you have in that matchup? No Limit.
No Limit.
Okay, so you guys voted for two teams that have never made it out the first round. Noles and No Limit. Speaking from a coaching perspective,
Noles have been out the first round.
Noles have been out the first round.
Yeah, they're NBS champions, season 1.
Oh, okay.
That's not the same roster.
Season 2.
That's not the same roster though.
That is not the same roster though.
But the team.
Okay, wait, hold on.
Yeah.
So let's say this: Coach Fields has never got out the first round.
Okay.
So
No, he played me in the championship.
Oh, season
The
1.
Bulls and the greatness.
Season
Yeah.
1. As a player.
Oh, he coached the Bulls.
Puna, yes.
Oh,
As a
okay.
player?
Okay, my apologies, Coach
He
Fields.
coached him as
You did
well.
get it out the first round.
He was coaching and playing, so.
Sorry, but my my producer.
I got you,
That was
Fields. I
information my
got you,
producer that you
Fields.
never got out the first round.
Talk to me
Okay, so let's move right along. Thunderbirds and Gotham City. Thunderbirds made it into the playoffs. A lot of people didn't think they would make it in. They clinched in. Dennis, do you want to go first on this?
I'm going with the Birds.
Okay.
I'm going with the Birds.
Why the Thunderbirds though?
For the simple reason, no knock at
Gotham City
I believe,
is a stronger team, in my opinion.
No knock at Gotham City. I believe that Rio, DG, Gully, them guys, they play their game. And I'm actually a fan of Gotham City, but I think the Thunderbirds are hungry right now. The last few games.
You seriously think they?
Is he just picking them to be controversial?
No. The last few games of the regular season.
They big three that you just named. Name the 3 people that you think can check that.
The last few games of the regular
Name. Who's gonna check Rio?
The last 3 games of the regular season, this ball club has won their games by average of 15 or better.
We understand that.
15 or better.
Who is going to check Rio?
They last 3
Not
games,
even
they played
Rio.
Outcast one of those games, so that don't even count.
We're going to talk
We're not even counting
Let's
that.
just speak on DG. Who's going to check DG off of Thunderbird?
DG is not consistent, so he's a non-factor to me.
What?
Consistency is what matters in the playoffs.
What?
Consistency. He's inconsistent.
Dave,
What did he do Sunday against What did he do Sunday
Dave
against?
looks like he needs to say
What
something.
did he do
Dave?
Sunday against the Rock Boys when Coach White put corn on him? Nothing. He's inconsistent. Nothing.
He's inconsistent.
Nothing.
I didn't see
So what you
that.
think, Kamish?
I was late.
He said the Thunderbirds are going to beat Gotham City.
Jerry will have a big game.
What?
Oh my God.
25 points from Jerry on Sunday. Jerry will have a
Do
big
you
game on
see
Sunday.
Dave's face? Who? What?
Jerry will have a big game on Sunday.
Rio. Who's gonna check Rio?
Playoffs, right?
Yeah.
Who's going to check
So
Rio?
big stars show
But
up.
But
in
they
the
already
playoffs.
were stars in the regular season.
He's
Do you
gonna
not
score.
think that they're going to
He's going
come?
to score. He's going to score.
Of
Sure.
course.
The playoffs.
This is the playoffs.
Rio's going to get money.
Somehow you think that Gotham City's just going to lose.
Somebody said
Anything
he's
happens.
inconsistent, but he scored 22 points this past week.
No, he didn't. I did the books. I know what he put up.
What
What
you
he put up?
He ain't scored up 22 points.
Well, what he put up?
Dominique didn't even put him into like the third quarter. In the third quarter.
He scored 22
the Rock-
points in the second half.
No, he did not. The Rock,
He scored
the Rock
22
Boys-
points in the second half.
That speaks a lot.
The Rock Boys,
Yeah.
the Rock Boys took sole control of that game in the third quarter.
Retro 45, so I did the books. Yes, he did.
Retro 45.
That would be the missing panelist.
Yeah.
Mr.
That's the
Bradley.
missing. That's
Bradley wasn't sitting at the table. He was coaching. Matter of fact, he was over there talking to y'all. I was at the table by myself.
Where you at, Trey?
So hey, where you at,
That's how you
Bradley?
was supposed to be here.
Right, the team on the hot seat.
No, I
But
mean,
listen. I'll be honest. DG has made me a fan after watching him
he can
throughout
play.
the season. I don't believe Rio.
Bramlett just got off work.
I don't believe that Rio is Gotham City best player, in my opinion.
You don't.
No, I don't.
Rio is
So
that
Rio has
good.
MVP nomination.
Rio's the
No other
MVP
Gotham City
team.
player has one. I mean,
Rio,
speak on
Rio,
that. Elaborate on that,
I'm gonna
Coach.
elaborate.
Rio, a hell of a player.
He's a hell of a player, but I'm gonna tell you, Rio does not play man-to-man defense. Rio is an excellent help defender. Now, DG is a perimeter and can be a low post defender. He can score. He can step out and shoot the shots for you. I mean, he can do it all, basically. To me, he's like the Tim Williams to them boys to me for Gotham City. Honestly.
Right. That's valid. That's valid.
That's a good comparison.
So you don't believe? So you believe that if Rio wasn't on Gotham City's roster, then they would still be as successful as they are right now?
I still believe they will make the playoffs. Yeah.
No. Answer the question.
Would they
Would they still be 8-4?
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you why. Because of some games that Rio has missed, and DG was there and stepped up.
What happened against No Limit when Rio wasn't there? Talk to me now.
They played down to No Limit.
I missed.
I was there. They played down to No
Yeah,
Limit.
see, I missed that.
No, yes, they did. I was there. I did the
Okay.
play. They sat down there and played down to No Limit instead of playing their game.
That game.
B. Perry said we only have 5 players.
What happened against Dynasty when Rio was there?
I mean,
I can't speak on
He
it.
said they only have 5 players.
They had
So.
5 players against Dynasty.
against
Dynasty.
Against Dynasty.
What happened against Dynasty?
And
Dynasty. I mean, you
I'm
going.
not knocking Gotham City at all.
You're going against.
Yes, you are.
Number one, you're going against the
Gully
defending
wasn't there.
champs.
2.
Okay, it's
They're a good team.
Dynasties.
But how can you compare a Dynasty
steps
game
up.
to this to a game with the Thunderbirds?
So are we discrediting the Thunderbirds'
not
ability
discrediting
to
them.
compete?
No.
Okay then. So I mean, so what
But
are
I
we
just
saying?
think that Gotham
Could the
City.
Thunderbirds compete in the Eastern Conference? Exactly. Next team.
Yes, let's move on.
Right.
So we have every.
No, I'm just.
So we're all going with Thunderbirds. We're all going with Gotham City. Gotham City.
I'm just debating. Gotham City will win, no question. It'll be over by halftime.
Oh, okay.
Okay, all right.
He just abandoned y'all.
I'm just debating.
Thunderbirds.
I'm just debating.
Okay, sounds good.
Okay, Shaquille.
I'm just debating.
Let's talk about the second round matchups because first round and second round will take place this coming up Sunday. Dynasty is going to battle whoever wins between No Limit and NWO. We seem to think that No Limit is going to win that game.
Yeah.
Or us 3. I don't know what you.
No, I took No Limit.
You took No Limit.
Somebody
Okay.
said, Dennis, why you be recruiting from the city?
Who said that?
doesn't matter who said it.
Don't run from the question.
Right.
Why you be recruiting from the city so much? Why you don't recruit in your own hometown?
I recruit from my hometown. I recruit
B
from
Page.
Detroit. I recruit from Saginaw. I recruit from Lansing. I'm a recruiter. That's what I do. It don't matter what area code you live in.
I love
He don't discriminate.
I recruit.
Okay.
If you
Well,
live-
just speaking
if
on
you
your
live-
recruiting
if-
skills.
If you lived in Lansing, B Page, I'll come recruit you.
And B-Page said you still didn't make the playoffs. Good one, B-Page.
It's not about me. This about the playoffs.
Okay, but just real quick, Coach.
Hootie-hoo! Y'all know that is
Speaking on
TK.
that,
TK
you are
said
a good
hootie-hoo.
recruiter. You are a good recruiter. Have you considered for next season for Legends, you being the owner and recruiter and possibly hiring in a coach to actually coach the team?
Yeah, there will be a head coach.
Okay.
You considering?
No, there will be a head coach.
Who you considering?
He's contacted a couple people.
I have.
He's contacted a couple people.
Oh, that sounds like one of them could possibly be you, Commissioner Wilson?
Nah, he ain't contacting me.
Oh.
The storm will
My
be quiet.
contract
This
is-
the
my
storm will be quiet. This
Right. Quiet
this summer.
storm is coming.
Yeah. So
Just so y'all know.
quiet storm. So
It's
So,
kind
I
of
mean,
ugly.
no, there
too.
will be a head coach. As to who that head coach will be,
quiet storm will be.
but
I
there
mean,
will be a
but-
head coach.
Who are some of the candidates? Give us a.
All right, you gotta
Are
get
they
something.
currently in the NBS?
Just keeping it
So-
real. We keep it real.
Okay, name.
There are 4 people that I'm considering.
So-
two are in the NBS, 2 are.
So I'm about to get real
Okay,
controversy.
give us one that's
During the break,
All right.
Wilson and Coach Thompson had a debate about the play. Coach Thompson
You mean producer?
produced. Okay.
Oh,
They had a debate. They had a debate about the playoffs a couple of seasons ago. That Dennis said that commissioner / you know what I'm saying, VIP Wilson. No, but they had a debate that Wilson paid like much respect, but Wilson pretty much denies that.
He did.
First of all, let's get this understood.
Okay,
Here we
let's-
go.
here we
Here we
go.
go.
Here we
On
are.
Let
the
him speak,
record.
Dennis. Let him speak.
On the record, the Legends beat the Monstars. Ain't had nothing to do and ain't taken away from producer, recruiter, Dennis Thompson. But
Yeah,
the real coach of the Legends that year is missing from this panel and was a guest to be on this panel. That's who really coached that team on and off
That's
the
natural
floor.
basketball. Your point guard is your coach on the floor. What are you
So,
talking
so,
about?
so, Mr. Charles O'Neal Bay, aka the Inch, aka Ward, was your coach, and you was just the face.
He was the coach on the
Listen,
floor.
Didn't they say Phil Jackson was
Who did
just
your team listen to?
See,
He was
Michael
the
was the
coach.
coach.
They listened to me.
There you go. No, they didn't. They
They
listened
Who
to
they?
Ward.
They
listened
listened
to Ward.
to. They listened to me.
Let's listen to Ward.
That's what keep it come out. They
Dennis,
came
you're
out.
not keeping
When
it
I told
real.
people to go in, they
Okay,
went in.
listen, I'm going to be.
You're not keeping it real.
I'm gonna keep
He
it
is
real.
not keeping it real.
That was my
Hold on,
franchise.
excuse me. Wait a minute.
That was your
Let-
franchise. I'm not
Roz,
denying that.
Roz, could you please say your famous saying? Keep
Shout
it
out to
real.
the General
I'm sitting
Ward.
there first
Roz.
hand listening to Ward tell you who to put in the game. Don't do that, man.
Let's
Tell the
listen-
truth.
man,
Keep
let's-
it real.
Let's
He
listen.
really did.
He's the point guard on the floor.
Right.
But
Listen.
Yeah, you can't say that because you know it's the truth.
he's the point guard on the floor.
And he's
so
the
let's-
coach of that team.
So let's move forward with the
Whose name was on the paperwork as
with the
head coach?
dynasty matchup.
Paperwork is paperwork.
The dynasty matchup with
You ain't
possibly NWO or No Limit. If No Limit moves forward, Coach Face, who do you see in that matchup between dynasty and No
What
Limit?
team match up best with that?
Against Dynasty?
Yeah.
Out of the first round matchup?
Yep. So if No
What's
Limit
that?
advances, if No Limit beats NWO, advances, and then they battle the second round matchup with Dynasty.
Yeah.
Let me
What
jump
team
in.
match up better
What
with
would make this
Dynasty?
interesting?
I kind of would like,
Well, he already said he thinks No Limit's gonna win that
Yeah.
game.
Right.
but
So-
considering that they would run into Dynasty,
It's a rivalry with NWO with them.
I
I
was
would
saying that would
rather
make
see-
that would
That'd be
say
a
that's
good
the
game.
thing that would make that
NWO
interest.
since Polk, I mean,
Former.
So you would rather see
former Dynasty
exactly.
coach, and then
Slash-
y'all never played this regular season
I
due
mean,
to circumstances.
right.
Exactly.
Some people
So
not
So that would be a
showing
nice
up.
rival
I
because
would
you will
rather
have
see that matchup.
you will have Pope playing his ex team.
His next team.
So
Exactly.
that would be a nice.
And
That
it
would
would-
be
it
nice.
would be
That's
nice.
what I would love
It
to
would
see.
be nice to see if it's actually the coaching or if it was the players.
If it was the players.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Because he's running the same system with NWO
With
that he ran
NWO.
with Dynasty.
Same thing.
Now,
the
now
same
is Pope
system.
a player or the coach of NWO? Because North End on the floor.
Team Curry said not gonna happen. Y'all will see No Limit play against Dynasty.
I got a feeling it's gonna be No Limit as well.
And that's true.
But it would be a nice
That's true.
So
matchup
Kevin
to
said
see.
there's no limit.
This
What
whole
we're
Kevin
saying
said.
is what would make it interesting is
If
if
it was
NWO is playing
NWO.
Dynasty second round.
Yeah.
But we all know,
But
or
NWO
feel
is not gonna
that
win.
No Limit
Exactly.
is that, like,
So
No
you
Limit.
exactly that.
Yeah.
Exactly.
No limit suits better against Dynasty, and for these very reasons. They play the same team twice in the playoffs. Both
Right.
times they came up by, a combined total of 5 points.
Right.
Every time where these two teams have met, there's been great games. The defensive schemes that No Limit plays, Dynasty doesn't like it. No
Hey,
limit. No
T.
limit.
Curry said
We
it's
didn't
called
say we
keeping
wanted
it
to
real,
see it. We said it
not
would
who
be
y'all want to see.
interesting.
No limit. No limit.
Right,
No
right.
limit runs.
No limit.
The different.
Keeping it real, no limit.
The different sets that No Limit runs takes Dynasty out of their element. So, the thing about this matchup is going to be, and I'm speaking No Limit versus Dynasty.
Right.
The thing about this matchup that's going to be is can T. Curry and Dan Johnson control the paint? If T. Curry and Dan Johnson can control the paint, No Limit will be moving on
I've
to
seen
championship.
T. Curry
I'm sorry.
inconsistent.
I'm sorry.
I've seen T. Curry have good
that's
games,
what-
sorry
that's-
T.
Hey, but
You had good games,
Dynasty
other
is
games
going to
not
be
so
without some
good.
key bigs.
But listen, though.
How do you, is that inside information? Hold on.
Hold
on. He said he got inside information.
So they're going to be short on the inside.
Just because
What
Marcus
if
is out
Bobo
don't mean
show up?
anything.
They still got
So what
Bobo.
inside information do you have?
Exactly. Bobo, you don't
not
think
showing
Bobo
up?
Bobo not
show
showing
up.
up for this?
He's not coming.
We don't think
Shockey show up.
Shockey,
Huh?
Who else?
DC.
Oh, DC.
Come on, man.
No,
Dynasty
they got a
is
big
too
front
athletic
line.
Oh, so you think that Dynasty's
Athletic
gonna
front
lose?
line.
My sources told me Bobo was gonna be in the building.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, dog. I don't think that.
Bobo is in the
No,
I don't
building.
think Prince is not going. Wait a minute.
T.
Prince ain't
Curry
gonna
said they all bums.
Dynasty,
Be ready for the show.
Do not miss playoff games.
Prince
They
just
might not
spoke to
come
me.
all season, but they come to
They come to
playoffs.
playoffs.
They come to
Hold
playoffs.
on,
Hey,
hold on.
hey, listen,
We forgot
listen,
one person
listen.
from Dynasty that ain't been there the whole season. And you don't think he ain't showing up for the playoffs? Nick Roberts.
No,
Nick.
Nick's hurt.
No, he ain't.
No, he ain't. Nick
Oh,
has
he
been out.
not?
Nick
No,
has
he's
been
not.
out of
Information.
job.
Listen.
Sound like this will be in the building.
Listen, Brother L stated to me about 4 hours ago that Dwayne Watkins
Prince, who was also supposed to be a guest
But-
on the panel.
Hey, Brother L stated to me 4 hours ago that Bobo is not playing and Dwayne Watkins is not playing.
But-
But just because he told you that don't mean
Don't
it's
mean
so.
right.
Who are you?
He know you gonna leak
No.
that.
Let me not
You
keep
are
it
the
real.
media
Let me not
director.
keep it
No,
real.
keep
That's
that
why he
Who
gonna
are you
tell
for me to
you.
give him
Who?
that
I
information
mean-
to?
He's
Come
the
on, dog.
media
Brother
director. He's
L,
not
I
gonna
mean,
give him that
he's
information.
not going to
to
give
leak.
you that information. He's going to steer you the wrong way.
Right,
He's a director.
but even
He
if
won.
but listen though, but even if Dwayne Watkins do show up, historically speaking, his stats are garbage against the No Limit team. Do we gotta go to the history books?
Dennis,
But listen,
let's go back to what we said.
No,
No.
limit in the
Keep it
playoffs.
real.
No, let's go
Keep
back
it
to
real
what we
is
said.
based on numbers, and numbers say
Okay,
the
not-
numbers
Numbers say Dynasty beat No Limit in the playoffs. Oh, okay.
No, you're naming
Let me say playoffs.
See,
battle
preach,
test.
Dennis.
you're naming off the dynasty
Yeah.
bigs.
Okay, so what is Dynasty?
You're naming off the dynasty
Ain't they
bigs.
They
champions?
champions 2 times.
They proved it.
Two-time champion.
So what?
They
They
did
champions.
that.
So what if they champions, man? The numbers say
Oh, Lord Jesus.
that you two guys are naming off dynasty bigs.
Listen,
Okay,
all I'm
they
saying
big man,
is-
but the numbers say
What
that
this-
they big
this-
men are weak against this team.
This is what I'm saying.
So for
That
that
may-
main reason, I'm going with this team because the
Dennis,
numbers
He's
say.
going with no
That
limit.
may be true.
The numbers say.
But the numbers say Dynasty
It's 2
shows
times
up
champions.
when the
Yo,
playoffs
see
begin.
that? They turned into a
They
completely
put-
different team.
That ain't the
Is
same
this
team.
but
look at the numbers,
is this a debate over championship?
Let's say the numbers
No,
show that
this is
Bondo
basi-
have a good
this
game,
is
but everybody
basically what
else.
you- This is
bums.
basically what you said.
Is
when
this
we
a
talked
debate
about
over titles?
No,
I'm
listen.
saying
Listen
they
to me.
show up.
Listen to
in
me.
the playoffs.
Listen
Yeah.
to me. You said battle tested, proven when we first started this, right?
True.
Okay, so winning championships ain't that battle tested, proven?
That's true.
Three
Thank you,
straight,
sir.
three straight
Use your
finals
own words
appearances,
against you.
Okay, they lost by a couple
If
points
No
last
Limit,
season.
when No Limit face Dynasty, No Limit will get it done. You heard it here, right here on the record. I'm taking No Limit all the way to Championship Sunday. Go Swab. Let's get it.
He's trying to get hired.
How much?
I was hired by that team.
How much
I was hired by that team.
How much Swab pay you to say that?
Mind you, he did coach the Chiefs for part of the season.
Yeah.
So you are going to be biased and impartial to that team. Let's move forward. All of us, Dynasty will win. Now, moving on.
On what reasons,
Second
though?
round,
Moving
Just 'cause they
on
got a
to
title?
the next second round matchup.
they proved.
Fast forward. Fast forward Forward will battle either Thunderbirds or Gotham City. We believe that it will be Gotham.
Yeah, I do too.
So Gotham City. So we believe that this matchup is going to be Fast Forward versus Gotham
Most
City.
definitely.
Commissioner Wilson, what do you have to say about that matchup? If Gotham City makes it past round 1 and battles Fast Forward in round 2. Mind you that they are going to be, I don't know if they're necessarily
Same. They from the same
Norfolk?
city for real.
Same city for real.
Listen.
Detroit
these
versus Detroit.
organizations-
Right.
These organizations is pretty much mirror images of each other to me.
These two.
Yeah, these two.
Okay.
So
Okay.
it's gonna come down to execution to me in that kind of game.
Okay.
Because there's no standout player, there's no advantage. You know, they pretty much, like I said, mirror images of. So who executes the best? Who wants it more? That's just
I
what's
hear
gonna
that
come down.
Gotham City will be Fast Forward if everybody show up.
Gotham City will win. I'm taking Gotham City to
This is
in
what
the shellacking.
this is what
T. Curry said Marcus Word.
this is what I have to say. Fast Forward has shown me that they know how to play defense. I mean, you don't go 11-0 for
Exactly.
no reason. Okay?
Let's not ignore facts.
Gotham City do have some weaknesses. Okay, you know.
They got a lot of them.
Good point.
Paige, you my baby and all, but on-ball defense, you're not a great on-ball defender. Rio, you're not a great on-ball defender. Tyree, you're too small for the Fast Forward guards. You're not a great on-ball
What do you mean?
defender.
He
just
just
keeping it
small.
real.
He the same. He the
He's
same.
just keeping it
Are
real.
you
He's
speaking
too
height wise
small.
or
Height and ball,
wise?
strength, ball,
No.
height. He's too little. What
Look,
guard do you
Irby,
check
he
on
the
Fast
same
Forward?
size as Irby, same size as Daryl Davis, same size. And this man
Daryl
started
Davis
Davis
got
about the same
way
size as
more
Daryl
size.
Perry said he respect that.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm taking Gotham City to get it done.
If Gotham City play team defense, they can get it done.
Rotation.
They will have to play defense
Communication.
exactly how them boys just
You
showed.
guys have to look at though. Fast Forward did awesome in the season. They are more than likely going to step that up. So think about
Yeah.
stepping that up.
See,
The only
look-
team
look-
that
Coming-
beat them was the boys.
Coming
look-
in-
So what you guys are
They're
saying is
coming off a loss.
exactly.
With that in mind,
Keep that in mind. They're angry.
This is
Keep
what we
that in
have
mind.
to-
Coach Love is angry.
This is what we got to understand. This Fast Forward team, they are 11-0 true. They
Fast
are.
Forward play no
But you say
defense.
that
T.
like it's
Curry
not
said
important.
that.
You say it like it's a non-factor.
no,
They
but
11-0. Or
but listen,
they
no,
11-1. They
no,
11-1.
but the-
They're 11-1.
But the
One of the best records
but
in NBS history.
But the method in
First
which
season in NBS, Dennis.
but the method in which they are 11-1, you can't. You have to
The
really.
method.
I'm saying-
What method is
Let me
it?
say-
You
let me
beat
say-
every team except for them boys. That's no method. That is the method. You won.
Well, what I'm saying is, Ron, look, if you've seen their games, all of their games were not convincing.
They ain't played nobody for real.
It's the point I'm getting at. Cause look, opening
So
day.
you're saying they have a weak conference?
That's what T. Curry.
Yes. I would say
Says
that. They was in the Western
But you-
Conference. It was-
Mine started
in my
stretching-
opinion,
mine
it
started
was
stretching
three
to the
strong
limit.
teams out West. And really, it was only 2 the first 6 games. That was Fast Forward, them boys.
And the mine
Then the
started.
ballers turned up. The mine started.
Mine started
getting
stretched him out. The game when Page went crazy.
No,
They lost in
no,
overtime.
He was talking about conference games.
I'm talking about in the conference games. Like, Fast Forward, there's only 3 strong teams in the West. You know, and that's them boys, and the Ballers. After week 6, it became the Ballers. Now, put Fast Forward in the East, where it's tough at. This season it was tough out East. You had to play ball out East, or get 8, one or the other.
Right.
So
Good point.
So the question is, if Fast Forward was in the Eastern Conference, would they still be 11-1?
Preach face.
I don't believe they'd be 11-1. Not if they was in the East. Because number one, I wanted to play Fast Forward. Because I always wanted a challenge. I honestly believe No Limit took Fast Forward to the button to like the last 3 minutes. Yeah, they did. I watched the game. I watched the game. No Limit was all the way in the game to like the last 4 to 3 minutes of the 4th quarter. I believe the Rock Boys
Yeah.
definitely would give Fast Forward some problems.
I agree.
The way they play defense.
I definitely concur with that.
I agree.
The way they play defense.
100%.
Yeah.
I agree.
So that's what I'm saying. Like they really had like a easy conference. You know, not taking nothing from Fast Forward or Coach Love, but just so happened that conference was kind of weak this year.
The first time that these two teams met was on opening day. You know, and the Pirates got Fast Forward, ran out. Pirates got back in the game. You know, they cut it short.
Sunday's judgment that Gotham City.
They didn't have Rio, but they had DeAndre Upchurch, and Upchurch shot the blood off the ball. If anybody remember that game, you know, he had a few key turnovers that was late in the game. That was often the deciding factor. Right. But
I heard L. White blew that game. You ain't want to say that, huh?
No, I was just getting ready to. He just cut me off. I was talking. He didn't give me a chance.
He said somebody. Go ahead, sir. You keeping it real, ain't you?
I'm just saying though. Yeah, I mean, and I just said they had some key turnovers in that game, and two of them was Larry White turnovers, which were set up by DeAndre Upchurch. I mean, I was at the scores table for that game. I remember that game like it was yesterday.
Right.
You know, DeAndre Upchurch and L. White was.
He said Fast Forward had the best schedule you could ever.
But
it went away.
But I'm taking the best schedule you could ever have.
I agree with what
yeah.
I'm taking Gotham City. I'm taking Gotham City in this game. I think they're ready. I think DG is going to come out prepared. I think Rio's going to come out prepared.
I'm going with Gotham City too.
You don't go with Gotham City?
Bramlett got to let Page. Bramlett got to let Page be the point guard in that game, though. Page got to be the distributor. He the best. Brandon Page is one of the best passers in this entire league. If they want to be Fast Forward, Brandon Page got to be the point guard for that game.
Commissioner,
It's a draw for me.
Undecided.
It's a draw for me.
I think it's going to be a good game. It's going to be close.
It's a ball fight.
It could be either one. I'm going to lean more towards, I think Fast Forward will pull it off. Not by a lot of points, but I think they will pull it off.
And the key to this game is Gotham City has to destroy the Thunderbirds in the first round.
They will.
Then you got to look at those. Gotham City,
yes.
Yep.
They have to rest
Gotham
the
City is going to be either motivated and worked up or a little tired with Fast Forward coming in fresh legs.
Gotham City got to put it away.
Gotham City got to take care of business.
Gotham City struggles with beating Thunderbirds. If they beat Thunderbirds, if they struggle, then more than likely they are going to struggle against Fast Forward, and Fast Forward is going to pick up on it real quick. And it's going to be over.
That's true. I agree.
So I'm gonna stick with Fast Forward in this one.
Could be a major factor in that game.
The who?
Fatigue.
Oh,
fatigue. Yeah. I agree. Yeah.
They got to take care of business in round one right away.
Yeah.
He said playing twice is an advantage. Roster,
Gotham City.
He said them playing twice is an advantage for them.
Yeah.
You can look at there's no way to look at it but positive. Also look at it positive. Also look at it
but his players play like 3 games in one Sunday.
Make sure you have a full roster. Coach Bramlett.
Right.
Mm-hmm. Make sure you have a full roster because if they get burnt out, you only got 5-6 players.
No, he's saying that in a good way.
No, we understand that. And I would look at it. Still need your whole roster though. You still need your whole roster.
Yeah.
You still moving on. So moving forward,
them boys.
Moving forward,
he said all 12 will be there.
Okay. Moving forward, them boys. We said that the Ballers will more than likely win in round 1. So winning in round 2, Commissioner Dave, them boys versus the Ballers. Good matchup.
I'm gonna love this game. I'm gonna love this game. I got much respect for both organizations, championship organizations, especially with them boys. But
Bramlett said Ballers win.
In an upset, I'm gonna have to say the Ballers gonna pull it out.
Wow, really?
In an upset.
So possible overtime, double overtime. Okay.
I say that game going to overtime, but I think that, and like I said, it's hard for me to say that, but I just.
B-Pay said stop, Dave.
Okay, calm down. I'm just saying the simple fact. I just look at I mean, one or two ways. The reason why my prediction will come true only is if Nuke, Jamel, they lead the way.
Right.
If they got
Free
a
got
good
to
game,
play flawless at the point.
Free got to come.
right? I
That's
was gonna say, but I see. My thing is this. You got to give multiple options because Twan is their best defender, perimeter wise. So once you take him away, then you got D Hall down low, Roman.
Mm-hmm.
So if you got those two X factors,
It's
you
a
got to
long night.
right.
It's a
But
long night.
I'm just saying something. We had when we talked about the first round with ballers and stuff, we didn't even mention Fed and Boots coming off the bench.
Oh, definitely.
Right.
And
Right.
that's fire.
We ain't talking about State.
State.
Somebody said Nuke with a game-winning shot.
You got Nuke
Yeah.
and Jamel occupying their best two defenders.
Right.
Come on now.
Yeah.
Now, don't take it away from Tim
Nope.
and not taking away from Tim and not taking
Right.
away from the rest of the them boys. But I'm
But
saying
T.
you
Curry
got-
said, what about fatigue? That can be a factor.
That could be a
that's-
major factor.
Yeah, but I mean,
Especially
it's-
at the baller's age, that could be a major factor.
Yeah, but I'm just saying. if
Is
they
there
got-
would there be a break time in between these games?
Yeah,
Hour.
they got-
They got like an
Hour
hour.
break.
Hour.
Oh, okay. Hour
I'm
break.
just
That's not
saying,
bad.
with those guys.
Oh, right, because we got
With those guys, like I said, that's
4
gonna
to
be
6.
a great matchup. It's just something. that
Depending
says-
on overtimes, though.
I'm going
But
to
it
champs.
might not be a full hour. But
Right.
okay.
I'm going with the champs in this game.
You going with the boys?
I'm going with the champs.
I hear with Reese not playing, it will hurt them.
I'm going with the
True.
champs.
You gotta look at though.
Just
But-
based on the simple reason
They
that you
beat
guys.
fast forward
Tim
without
Williams.
Reese.
Tim
Yeah.
Williams. I mean,
The rest
Tim
of the players
Williams
can
is an
step up.
all-around package.
Just
Step
based-
up.
He can play one.
Just based on the
Yeah,
simple
don't forget
reason that
JC.
y'all said Dynasty, just based on the simple reason that y'all said Dynasty will beat No Limit because they're champs. Well, these
No,
are the
no, I wasn't saying that.
these are the
We weren't
current
saying that
champs.
was the only reason.
That's not the only reason.
So
He
I'm-
said it'll be a lot of icy hot in the gym. Hey,
Even though-
man.
even though-
I would say this.
Even though the ball is
That's
going to put
a
up a fight,
fool.
Yeah, it's definitely gonna be a fight.
based on that last matchup, them boys didn't pull away to like midway in the fourth quarter. If you can base your opinion for this game off the last game, of course it's going to be a good game, but ultimately them boys will get it done.
I'm gonna say.
Look for-
I'm gonna say.
Look for Jonathan Trail to go
Them
crazy.
boys do
After looking
step
at
up.
them boys
in the playoffs.
Yeah,
Sunday
they do.
They do.
against fast forward, them boys looked very scary. If you watch that game Sunday, because I watched that game from tip off to the game was over with.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't miss a beat. Them boys played flawless basketball, and it was one person that played a flawless game. DeAndre Hall, aka Sticks, played flawless. If he plays like that throughout the playoffs, they're going to be a hard team to beat, especially with them missing their point guard, Reese.
The X factor for them boys got to be
Which could be
key.
their motivation.
You're right.
Added
Added
motivation.
motivation.
The X factor for the X factor for
She
them
lies.
boys got to be Key Jones. Key Jones. If he can rest up anywhere between 12 to 15 points.
But playing with them boys, Key Jones don't have to average that. Key Jones can come in and give them 4 points, 2
He
steals.
does what he's
He
supposed to
does
do.
what he's supposed to do.
He
Same
does what he's
thing
supposed to do with
with same
that
thing with
makeup.
Drew. Drew come in and give them what 6 points, 5 rebounds,
Yeah.
and I'm
A
cool.
couple of steals
Well,
and he
plus the
play
thing
good
about-
defense.
Yeah, plus the
Yeah.
thing about them boys,
There's no egos.
but
Right.
everybody knows their and plays their role.
Bro,
Period.
Yes.
Nobody steps outside of
Their
whether
role.
Reese is on the floor, Twan's on the floor,
Yeah,
D-Hall's on the
that's
floor.
Trey said, I hope them boys win so they can play
They
them
stay
again.
in their role.
So we can beat them. They said they can beat them again.
But this is like generation 1 versus generation 2.
T. Curry said they
It's like
all.
that.
yeah, that's like the better generation.
It's like
yeah.
Yeah,
Battle of
that's
Generations.
battle of the generations.
Them
There you
boys
go. Dennis,
was
that's a
under-
highlight.
Them boys came up under the guys that's playing for the Ballers right now, honestly. So
Right.
it's like them boys
Like
coming
Michael
in
Jackson,
motivated, fired up, like I'm playing against a guy I watched growing
Right.
up. Like,
Right.
Right.
Jamel, you was a Central legend. Nuke, you was a Northern legend. Them guys gonna go at that.
And they went deep. They've been deep in the state playoffs.
But
It's like,
they got to
so
get.
will.
But y'all also got to look at. They got to go. Y'all acting like the game already about to be played. They got to beat
They
the
got
mob.
You're right. They got to win first because the mob is not no slouch, dog. Okay.
Yeah.
We not saying the mob was no
Coach
slouch.
Taylor did turn
gonna win.
them around. You know, I don't know how they did it because I called them the misfits, but Derek Taylor has turned the mob around, made them into the playoff team.
Again, I will say this: the key factor for the Ballers.
T. Will is better than all them
That
cats.
focus Puna. That focus Puna. That makes the Ballers a totally different team.
That makes them
I
deadly.
agree.
That makes them a totally
Make
different
them
team.
deadly.
But
Yeah, Puna bring out that youth though in it.
Yeah.
on
Yeah,
that
he
team.
bring the
Boys.
youth in.
We got ballers.
I have an upset in Ballers. There's something about it.
I think it's gonna be a battle. It's gonna be a battle.
Yeah, like
It'll be a good battle.
I'm
Good
neutral
battle.
in that one.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm neutral.
Okay, Rock Boys.
Let's
Last but
move
not
on
least.
to, yes, Rock Boys.
Rock Boys.
Now we kind of had a controversy
With
with
either
this
team,
one.
with either
We
team.
had
Rock Boys.
Rock Boys with either team.
Rock Boys.
Rock Boys with
either
either
team.
team. We now Coach Dame and Commissioner
Rock
Dame
Boys.
went with nose. And then
He
you went with
said,
Bears.
TK said, y'all must have been drinking.
But y'all said Rock Boys.
Rock Boys.
It's gonna be either one. So
With either team, Knowles or Arrington,
yeah.
with match up against the Rock Boys, that's just gonna be a Rock Boy victory.
Wake up over there, Dennis.
It's just gonna be a Rock Boy
I'm
victory.
going with the Rock Boys.
Dennis.
Didn't it?
Rock Boys. Okay. So
Wait,
that's
hold up.
unanimous.
Dennis.
I ain't gonna say that, dude.
Dennis.
Say that.
Dennis.
Oh,
Do
that's
you-
right. You
wait.
don't like the Rock
Right,
Boys.
that's what I said.
It hurts your soul to say that.
no, Rock Boys will win.
Hey, you said that just like I had to, keep my composure about NWO.
Yeah.
Boy, you couldn't say that.
Hey, TK said you over there looking like the plug.
Rock
He
Boys.
look at that.
Hey, with all
He
due
said
respect,
Dennis look like
I
the
can
plug.
only admit that. Boy, you sat there just like I was feeling when we was talking about NWO and No Limit. I just wanted to shut up and go hide somewhere. You couldn't even stand to say that.
Rock Boys will win. Rock Boys will win.
I
They
just
just did
feel
the
like
franchise.
the Rock Boys have got better season after season. Coach White has came in and got them boys playing as one
Yes.
unit. Not to
Strong
mention
leader.
that, in my opinion, they are the only NBS team that bees in the gym twice a week. Okay, that makes a big difference when you step in the court in the gym on Sunday.
Right.
You done played already 2 times together on the Sunday. I mean, throughout the week, so you know what to do come Sunday. Instead of you coming in, you don't know what to do till the third quarter.
Trey said any team pretty much can beat the Rock Boys as long as you don't turn the ball over against them.
No, I disagree with that.
I totally disagree with that.
If the
Any
Rock
team-
Boys
any
shooters,
team can't beat the Rock Boys.
if the Rock Boys shooters up,
He ain't really
the
say
key
any
to the
team, but
Rock
he.
Boys, and
Right.
Rock Boys, this is a message to y'all. The key to y'all is you have to control D-man Herring, okay? Control D-man Herring, y'all will go a long way. Period.
As far as temper
And that's from
self-control
Coach
and that
Face.
Yeah.
And Trey
Good point, Coach.
And Trey has to stay aggressive in that Gotham City game. Trey was very aggressive. Trey was very aggressive in the first quarter. He was very aggressive in the first half. The third quarter, when Trey got in foul trouble, he acted like he just forgot how to play basketball. Trey got to be aggressive.
He said this is like a pothole on MLK. Yeah.
Listen, with the Rock Boys,
Man, chill out, man.
let Corn go. Stop holding him back. Stop trying to restrict him.
And let him play.
Let him play.
Let him play.
Right.
Let him play.
Good point.
Let him play.
I mean, no offense to anybody on the Rock Boys roster, because they are stacked. They got a nice little team.
But Corn
But
is like
Corn is that key
X
star.
factor.
If y'all notice when Corn left, Rock Boys fell off a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
They kind of lost. I don't know if it was. I don't even want to say their way, but it kind of got discombobulated a little bit.
When he came back
When
home,
he came back, it's like he. I mean, it's
Like
like
he never left.
It's like he never
Right.
left. It's
Like
like
he
that.
never left.
And the key to the Rock Boys is Corn. If you let him play, they're a tough out.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, there you have it.
Rock Boys will win. They'll get the championship Sunday easy.
Okay, well, there you have it.
so
So
Here he comes. I know
So-
what he was.
Yes,
So- if y'all like the Final Four, if the Rock
So
Boys
that
was
would
to
be
play,
the Rock
if Rock
Boys.
Boys was to play them boys,
Who you got, Dennis?
Who you got, Dennis?
Rock Boys.
Rock Boys over them boys.
Wow.
Yeah, Rock Boys.
What you think, Wilson?
Rock Boys and
We
them
were
boys.
going to save that one for
Them
next
boys.
week, but we.
That's a scrappy game.
That's gonna be a scrappy game.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm starting to lean toward Dennis way.
Rock Boys?
Rock
With
Boys
the
is
Rock
the game.
Boys.
Mhm.
If the Rock Boys play flawless defense, which they are capable of doing, it's a possibility that they can sneak away with a victory against them boys. If they play flawless defense.
Notice he
It's
said
gonna,
sneak away.
it's gonna take team defense,
So-
Yeah.
though. Definitely.
Okay, so if Dynasty play against Gotham City in the Final Four,
Gotham City, a win.
I'll holler at you, Gotham City.
Dynasty gonna take it?
Dynasty
No.
taking him.
So-
No way.
So is y'all looking at a rematch of them boys and Dynasty?
No.
Hmm?
I'm
Will we
looking at-
see that
I'm-
again? We done seen it the last three
I'm looking
See
at-
seasons.
the last
Three
three
looking at-
seasons.
Yeah, last two seasons.
I'm looking at Rock Boys versus
You put
Gotham
it
City
that way.
for the trophy.
You put it that way, yeah. I
You're
actually,
looking at Rock Boys versus Gotham City.
you
for
put
trophy.
it that
That's
way.
what-
So Dennis said
Rock-
for
Rock
the
Boys-
championship game, he's
Rock
looking
Boys
at
versus
Gotham
Gotham
City.
City
versus Rock Boys.
That's
Coach
not
James.
That's not a bad.
What do you
Yeah.
see? Yeah, that's
That's
very
not bad.
possible.
Rock Boys will win the title. If my prediction come true, Rock Boys will win the title.
Okay.
So, Coach Face, what are you looking at as far as a possible championship matchup?
Well, after the founder put it that way, it could be possibly a rematch of them boys, Gotham City.
Try to see it.
I'm going with the home team. I'm gonna go with the black and gold, them boys. You know, because you beat them once, it's hard to beat them twice. Trust me, I know.
Right,
I
right.
beat them once, I ain't beat them since.
Maybe
That's
that's
just
it.
keeping it real.
Wilson,
Wilson, so what do you
Closing.
think is possible?
the closing with the commission.
Yep.
I reserve judgment to next week.
I do as well.
Great
I do
answer.
As
Good
well.
boy, good answer.
I do as well. Next week, I'll give my opinion on the final matchup. But we want to thank everyone for tuning in tonight. This is the 2015-16 NBS playoff panel, and I'm Ross Turner, and I'm just keeping it real.
Go Rock Boys.
Okay, man. Stop with that, though.